The relationship between Rangers and Leeds United could be about to become far more significant than many supporters initially expected. Let's break this down. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Paraag Marathe has made a major admission regarding the future connection between the two clubs, revealing that he remains heavily involved at Ibrox despite stepping down as vice chairman earlier this year. And perhaps even more interestingly, he has openly discussed the possibility of player movement between Rangers and Leeds as part of the wider 49ers Enterprises project. When Marathe and fellow director Gene Schnurr left the Rangers board in February, questions immediately surfaced about what it would mean for the club's future. However, Marathe has now made it clear that his influence behind the scenes remains unchanged. Speaking about his current role, he insisted he is still very involved with Rangers and remains deeply passionate about the club's long-term development. He also hinted that boardroom changes linked to UEFA's multi-club ownership regulations may not be permanent, suggesting his official status could potentially change again in the future. But the biggest talking point came when Marathe addressed the prospect of transfers between Rangers and Leeds. The American believes there are clear advantages to both clubs working together in the transfer market, with shared knowledge of coaching methods, medical departments, and playing styles potentially helping players make smoother transitions. According to Marathe, having that level of understanding gives both clubs greater confidence when assessing whether a move is the right fit. Interestingly, he also revealed that there were opportunities last season where transfers between the two clubs could have happened, but ultimately failed because the player involved did not want to make the move. That revelation raises an obvious question. Could Rangers and Leeds finally complete a deal in the near future? With Rangers previously linked to Leeds striker Joel Pyro, and both clubs now operating under the same ownership umbrella, Marathe's comments suggest that collaboration between the two sides is not only possible, it may simply be a matter of time before supporters see it happen. The message from Marathe is clear. The connection between Rangers and Leeds remains strong, and the door is firmly open for future business between the two clubs. The real significance of Marathe's comments isn't just that he's still involved at Rangers. It's that he has publicly confirmed the club's willingness to work closely with Leeds in the transfer market. With failed opportunities already occurring behind the scenes and both clubs continuing to strengthen their relationship, Rangers fans may not have to wait much longer before seeing the first major Leeds to Ibrox collaboration become a reality. The question now is simple: who will be the first player to make the move? Before we get into our next story, if you are enjoying today's video and you would like to see more and stay updated with the latest Rangers news, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. Thank you, let's get back into the video. A huge exit is looming and it seems Rangers are set to pull the trigger. Rangers appear ready to make a major call on the future of Nedum Barami, with the midfielder now edging closer to a shock Ibrox exit as a huge summer overhaul gathers pace. Despite arriving with plenty of expectation, Barami's Rangers career has stalled dramatically. The Albanian international found himself frozen out during the closing months of last season, failing to feature after March as he slipped further down the pecking order under Danny Röhl. Now, it looks increasingly likely that his time in Glasgow could be coming to an end. Reports suggest Rangers are prepared to listen to offers for the 27-year-old and would not stand in his way should serious interest emerge. With Bahrami still under contract until 2028, this is a significant development and another sign that sweeping changes are underway behind the scenes at Ibrox, and Bahrami may only be the beginning. A number of first-team stars are facing uncertain futures as Rangers look to reshape the squad ahead of the new campaign. Key names continue to be linked with moves away, while several fringe players are reportedly no longer part of the long-term plans. The club hierarchy and coaching staff appear determined to refresh the dressing room and create space for a new era. That rebuild could be one of the biggest Rangers fans have seen in years, with reports suggesting as many as 10 new signings could arrive before the transfer window closes. Defensive reinforcements are understood to be a priority, and Dundee defender Luke Graham remains firmly on the club's radar after impressing throughout last season. With Rangers also placing a greater emphasis on recruiting Scottish talent, Graham fits the profile perfectly. However, competition for his signature is expected to be fierce, meaning Rangers may need to move quickly if they want to secure one of their key targets. One thing is becoming increasingly clear: major changes are coming at Ibrox. And with Rangers now seemingly willing to part ways with Bahrami, the summer clear-out may have just taken a significant step forward. Rangers fans could be set for one of the most dramatic transfer windows in recent memory. With Nedim Bahrami now seemingly heading towards the exit door, and several other first-team players facing uncertain futures, Danny Roll's rebuild is beginning to take shape. The big question now is who leaves next, and whether Rangers can bring in the quality needed to launch a serious title challenge next season. Nedim Bahrami's time at Rangers appears to be drawing to a close, with the club seemingly willing to let the midfielder move on as part of a major squad rebuild. With several other players also facing uncertain futures, Danny Roll looks determined to reshape his squad ahead of the new season. The coming weeks could bring significant changes at Ibrox, with departures expected to pave the way for a host of new arrivals as Rangers prepare for a fresh chapter. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.